There you go.
I'm planning.
What's up, Valentine?
Mine's like one of the No, you're not doing good.
Hey, man.
Game time. Bang time. What's up, LP?
The National Basketball Association and the San Antonio Spurs are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fouling, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff member.
If you still want to be a part of any upcoming games, please visit us online. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
These are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A. And it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Well, tonight is a huge game. These are two of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
We have to give props to MP's team. They're 3-0 in these monster games between top teams. MP has played a vital role in their perfect record.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. They've got Jalen Johnson, also Knipple out there, and it's Carroll in at center, filling out the middle. The prodigy can't hit. Pass to Stanley. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Well, the best approach against a bigger defender is to go right into their chest.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Johnson. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. And it's Stanley on the miss.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And the prodigy gets it to go. The prodigy's got 6 points. Here's Stanley. He played a great game against Indiana. Pass to Knipple. For three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Knipple is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knipple is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
And the Hawks with possession here. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. And here's Knipple from the arc. On target from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Knocks down the long J.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last time out against Phoenix was outstanding. He dropped 56 points, and he did his work from both the floor and the free throw line. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Oh, great stuff, Allie. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly.
Let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Atlanta's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. And it's the prodigy in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Inside. And it's good for 2. Pajemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Here's the prodigy. The Spurs rebound. Conan Niederhauser banked it in off the glass.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
Here's Stanley. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Sinks it from distance. Pajemski's got 8 points.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
The prodigy can't hit.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Stanley. Back to Pajemski. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 4. Here's the prodigy. They get it again. Takes a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Outside Pajemski. Three-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
You have to take advantage of opportunities. That's exactly what they did, and really, that's all you can ask for.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And the prodigy gets it to go.
Well, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Here's Stanley. Pass to Thompson. On the money from 12 feet away.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
Well, with his size and a soft touch to go with it, that's an easy bucket.
Atlanta making some changes here. Carroll, he's checked in for Sohan. Knipple comes in for Johnson. And Tari Eason subbed in for Pajemski. Here's the prodigy. Fires in the triple. The prodigy's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Eason, pass to Thompson. Here's Knipple. He's got 6. Here's Stanley. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
This an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Outside Easton. On the wing, Thompson. Covered by Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Stanley. Here's Easton. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
San Antonio ball. Substitution on the court.
Spurs lead by 6. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
To the middle. Here's Carroll. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
26 seconds left in the first half. Here's Stanley. Pass to Johnson. To the left wing. Clock at 6. Atlanta needs to get off the shot. And here's Knipple from the arc. It could go. And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment.
For the Eastern Conference, Cade Cunningham.
This is why Cade was selected #1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, Lazy D, they'll need to play with much higher energy in the second.
Thanks for tuning in.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. When we talk about NBA wings, Legs, what are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5, Quinn Snyder. Knipple out there with Jalen Johnson. And it's Carroll in at the 5.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Knipple with the bucket.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Here's the prodigy. Misses the 3. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Atlanta shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Stanley. Pass to Knipple for the tie. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the prodigy. Offline with a 3. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Down low. Johnson slams it in.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's the prodigy. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
Pass to Knipple. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson on the wing. To the inside. That's good from Knipple. On the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got his 6th assist of the night. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's the prodigy. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. The prodigy's got 6 points in the quarter. To the paint. Pass to Carroll. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
Here's Stanley. 5 to shoot. Here's Carroll for the tie.
Great effort by Wemby defensively.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Hawks trail by 5. Over to the left wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. Pajimski's checked in for Stanley. Both shots good from the stripe. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Pajimski. Jacks up a 3. That shot off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Wembanyama. The 3 is up. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep.
things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys?
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get off the floor before the defense can set themselves.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Making substitutions here. With this pause, let's update you on the best rebounding teams in the NBA over the previous 10 games. Fourth, the Hawks.
And over the last 10 games, this team has brought it to the glass. Everyone is getting involved and trying to help one another secure boards.
Here's Pollard. San Antonio leading by 3. They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Washburn in at the 2-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Here's Thompson, and it's rejected. And they get it back. Down low. Lets it fly. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
For obvious reasons, it's hard to truly contest Wembanyama without fouling.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
What stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
Samuels, he's checked in for San Antonio. Thompson with a screen. Out to the right wing. Here's Knipple. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound tonight.
He has come out of halftime on a mission, just relentless.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Stanley. Rebound by San Antonio. Rogers has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to the prodigy. Beyond the arc. Good. And the assist to Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 assists tonight.
I just love the ball movement.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it's Stanley on the miss.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
And Allie, thanks. Coward buries it down low.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
On offense, here's San Antonio. They're on an 11-2 run. Topping outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. The free ball is down.
You have to stay connected with him out there or he will roast you.
Yes! Using that window.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Hawks trail by 12. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And he gets it from 15.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
San Antonio leading by 12. Oh, connects again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. First free throw is good. Good on both. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Bucket!
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
Oh, it's off target.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Spurs.
Free throws were a major factor tonight.
It's nice to get a lot of shots at the line, but then you need to convert them. They did that, and it paved their way to a win.
And it was a team effort tonight, collecting their 39th victory of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for the Prodigy.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. Toppin rips down the board. There's the drive. Jacks up a 3. Another bucket. Wow. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Stanley, the pass to Johnson. Here's Stanley. Fires from deep. Knocks down the trifecta. Here's the Prodigy. Beyond the arc. That's off. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Plus in the win for you. Was I seeing things, or did you leave a few points on the board? I felt like you could have hit 7.
Man, what? It started to feel a little unfair tonight, to be honest with you. I mean, how many times can you dunk on your little brother in the driveway before you start feeling bad? And that's what I felt. You know what I mean?
You're not making any friends with a statement like that, man.
I'm not trying to. Hey, listen, this is a grown-up league. If you can't take a little trash talk, you're in the wrong business.
Words of wisdom. Thanks, Andy.
You're welcome.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill.